First, the top news headlines. Amit Shah moves resolution for president's rule in Manipur after a lengthy WAQF bill debate, while MP Bimal criticizes late-night session with historical parallels. Security forces uncovered large caches of arms and ammunition in 13 bunkers across Twichin and Saibol villages during early morning operation. Manipur police arrest 5 individuals in crackdown on illegal stone quarrying in Lungthar village, seize 3 Tata dumper trucks and 1 excavator. And former minister and two-time MLA from Chingai, Dr. Kasim Riva, passes away at 86 following personal ailment. Condolence service held in Imphal. A very good evening. You're watching ICE English News. This is Suraj Khongban Tabam giving you the news. Now the news in detail. Union Home Minister Amit Shah moved a statutory resolution in the Lok Sabha today early morning for the proclamation of President's rule in Manipur following a marathon discussion on the WAQF Amendment Bill 2025. The debate on the bill lasted for over 12 hours and Shah introduced the resolution around 2 a.m. The resolution was passed by a voice vote after a 40-minute discussion, during which 8 opposition lawmakers voiced their concerns. Shah responded to the opposition's queries, asserting that there had been no major incidents of violence in the state in the past 4 months. Shah emphasized that the government had acted swiftly, asserting that the proclamation was brought within 2 months of the president's rule being imposed in the state. He called on all members to unite and support the resolution to restore peace in Manipur, stating that the government was working hard to heal the wounds caused by the ongoing ethnic clashes. Shah rejected claims that the government had mishandled the situation, explaining that the violence had erupted after a high court order, which had been interpreted differently by opposing groups. He clarified that there was no delay in the government's response, citing that security forces had been airlifted on the same day the High Court passed the order. He also pointed out that ethnic clashes had been a long-standing issue in Manipur, noting that previous instances of violence had continued for years. Shah stressed that the opposition should refrain from politicizing the matter, asserting that the violence was not the result of terrorism or rioting, but ethnic clashes. He added that during previous outbreaks of violence, the then Home Ministers had not visited the state. Shah further mentioned that of the 160 deaths reported, at least 80% occurred within the first month of the violence. The Home Minister outlined several steps taken by the centre under the President's rule, including ongoing meetings with both groups and civil society representatives. He stated that a joint meeting was planned soon as part of the efforts to restore peace in the region. Shah acknowledged that while the situation had been largely controlled, with only 2 injuries reported in the last 4 months, the government could not be fully satisfied until the internally displaced people were able to return to their homes from the camps.
कि हाई कोर्ट के एक फैसले के कारण मणिपुर में 2 समुदायों के बीच में आरक्षण संबंधी विवाद के कारण एक जातीय हिंसा का उद्भव हुआ। मानवर ये राइट्स नहीं है ना टेररिज्म है। ये हाईकोर्ट के एक फैसले के इंटरप्रिटेशन के कारण 2 समुदायों के बीच में जातीय हिंसा हुई। दिसंबर, जनवरी, फरवरी और मार्च 4 महीने से वहां पर हिंसा नहीं है। हमारी सरकार आई 2017 में, उसके पहले 5 साल में एवरेज 1 साल के अंदर 212 दिन मणिपुर बंद रहा है। मान्यवर कोई जातीय हिंसा नहीं थी। एक लगभग 1000 से ज्यादा एनकाउंटर हो गए। सुप्रीम कोर्ट को संज्ञान लेना पड़ा था माननीय। हमारे 6 साल में एक भी दिन बंद नहीं रहा, ब्लॉकेड नहीं हुआ, हिंसा नहीं हुई। कि सरकार शांति प्रस्थापित करने के सभी प्रयास, उच्चतम प्रयास कर रही है। कृपया इसको पॉलिटिसाइज न करिए।
प्रश्न ये कि माननीय मंत्री द्वारा प्रस्तुत सामुदायिक संकल्प को स्वीकृत किया जाए। जो सदस्य इसके पक्ष में हाँ गए, जो सदस्य विरोध में ना गए, मेरे विचार में निर्णय हाँ वालों के पक्ष में, हाँ वालों के पक्ष में हुआ। सामुदायिक संकल्प स्वीकृत हुआ। माननीय सदस्यों, आज आप सब ने इतनी देर तक बैठकर सार्थक चर्चा की, शांतिपूर्ण तरीके से सारी कार्यसूची को समाप्त किया। इसके लिए मैं सभी माननीय सदस्यों को, सभी दल के नेताओं को इसके लिए धन्यवाद देता हूं।
In Parliament discussing the Union government's proposed takeover of Manipur's administration has sparked sharp reactions, particularly from Manipur Inner MP Bimol. At around 2 a.m., during the heated debate on the future of the strife-torn state, Bimol expressed his frustration on X, drawing a historical comparison to the Anglo-Manipuri War of 1891. He reflected on how, following the war, the British Parliament deliberated on whether to annex Manipur into British India, while the people of Manipur, thousands of miles away, remain unaware of those discussions. Bimol further criticized the timing of the parliamentary deliberation, pointing out that it was past midnight when the debate began on the Union government's potential takeover of the state's administration. He remarked that while Parliament continued its deliberations, the people of Manipur were in deep sleep, unaware of the discussions impacting their future. He expressed his dismay over what he described as a lack of seriousness and respect for the suffering of the people, calling the situation no-sitting. His comments highlights the growing dissatisfaction among Manipur's representatives who feel that the government has been indifferent to the state's ongoing turmoil and the plight of its citizens.
Pung ahum muktar mane punging je nuksiwa haitaring enjoy MP suoirini asa imata koi party ki meeting pung mapan makhai ayuki pung mapan makhai de hobne se pan makhai da horaga ani session namu party ki MP myam ki meeting loraga pung tarama thoi de hobne work ki yam serious issue da long discussions tauraga voting taure amen amathang mathang taure pung ani tare duga ahing nungai langram tung ayu pung ani tar kanda Manipur ki kano president rule thambagi se putorak punem hana budi yawe ngasi gi list e awne do sangdarab na inga saisu speaker su unaram bane do speaker do so requested talk jaram bane to hayeng na thamba ya already ngasi oren to de pung ama fabata na salon discuss to kitang serious weraga mayam dum support taw do leira do tang ningthi na khana obul positive reinforcement suggestion kari PBI de gimiam sugyan taw na ba tawriba president rule sigi wahan thok kari no haivna sing do ang taw do sig yum da lai pung ahom tare unsi se sing aktene ai ta.
In an early morning operation today, security forces acting on intelligence uncovered a significant cache of arms and ammunition hidden in bunkers across Twichin and Saibol villages under Yanggangpokpi police station. The joint team comprising personnel from 4 Mahar borders and Yanggangpokpi police, supported by an army explosive detective dog, launched the intelligence-based search operation at 6 a.m. and concluded it by 1 p.m. During the operation, security personnel dismantled 13 tactically positioned bunkers allegedly erected by a Kuki armed group. This search led to the recovery of various weapons, including a 12-bore single-barrel rifle and 3 heavy bipod-mounted Pompi guns of 60 mm, 55 mm and 45 mm caliber. A substantial number of Pompi bombs of different calibers were also seized, including 382 mm caliber bombs, 23 75 mm caliber bombs, 11 60 mm caliber bombs, 21 45 mm caliber bombs, 11 45 mm fine stabilized bombs, and 9 empty 45 mm caliber shell bombs. Additionally, security forces recovered 2 Burmese electronic IEDs, each weighing 5 kg, 2 Boifang radio sets, and 3 rounds of 12-bore ammunition. Following the operation, all recovered materials were handed over to Yangon Popi Police Station for further legal procedures. Security forces carried out extensive search operations and area domination in the fringe and vulnerable areas of both hill and valley districts of Manipur. These operations led to several key recoveries and the arrest of individuals involved in unlawful activities. During the operations, 2 Boifang handheld sets and 1 BP jacket with a plate were recovered from Mollum village and surrounding areas under Churchandpur police station in Churchandpur district. Additionally, a carbine, 3 magazines, and 50 rounds of 9 mm live ammunition were seized from Khangabok local near MS Sorojini oil pump under Thabal police station in Thabal district. Inungan biyaw tere. In a separate operation, security forces arrested Khoiram Dipsi Meite Devi, also known as Inunganbi, an active member of the KCPPWG from Thongzu Part to Leirak Macha under Singzame Police Station in Imphal West District. The 33-year-old woman was apprehended with a mobile phone, 2 SIM cards and an Aadhaar card, which were seized for further investigation. Another significant arrest occurred when security forces apprehended Thongnaujam Sachindra Singh alias Laba or Alex, a 24-year-old active cadre of the People's Liberation Army PLA from Sanjendam Khulen near waiting shed under Lamlai Police Station in Imphal East District. Singh had been involved in extortion and intimidation activities in the Imphal area. A mobile phone was seized from his possession during the arrest. Additionally, one Muhammad Faizur Rahman, age 40, from Kairang Mamanglekai in Imphal East District, was arrested while undergoing a random frisking check between Naransaina and Sunusifai village along National Highway 2 under Moirang Police Station in Bisnupur district. Authorities discovered and seized 12 soap caps containing suspected brown sugar weighing approximately 661.8 grams in total, along with a four-wheeler vehicle. Assam Rifles, under the aegis of Headquarter IGR South, successfully apprehended 2 individuals in possession of 14 soap cases of brown sugar worth approximately 3.4 crore rupees during an intelligence-based operation to curb illegal narcotics trafficking in Chandel district. Acting on specific input, a mobile vehicle checkpost was established in the general area, Ceylon. During the operation, a suspicious car was observed lying on the road between Tuitong and Ceylon. The car was intercepted and thorough search was carried out. 14 soap cases containing brown sugar were discovered hidden inside the boot trunk of the car. The individual is in possession of the contraband were immediately apprehended and, following due process, handed over to the Molcham police authorities for further investigation and legal proceedings. Assam Rifles continues to maintain strict vigilance to prevent any illicit activities in the region. Manipur police also cracked down on illegal stone quarrying activities in Lungthar village under Nongpok Sekmai police station in Thawal district, arresting 5 individuals involved in the operation. The arrested suspects included Wairokpam Somorjit Meite, aged 28, Kaisam Sumonanda Meite, aged 26, Haubam Naucha Singh, aged 19, Muhammad Rami Khan, aged 41, and Muhammad Abir Khan, aged 35. The police also seized 3 Tata Dumper Hiva trucks and 1 excavator that were found at the quarry site. Former minister and 2-time MLA from Chingai Assembly constituency, Dr. Khasim Ruiva, passed away yesterday following a personal ailment at RIMS. He was 86, first elected to the assembly in the year 2000 as a candidate of the Federal Party of Manipur, FPM. Dr. Ruiva was inducted in the Council of Ministers in the W. Nipamacha-led government. He returned to the assembly in the 2007 assembly election as an independent. A condolence service was held at the Tangkhul Baptist Church, Imphal today. Tamai MLA Awongbo Niyamai also came to pay his respect to the departed soul.
Indeed, it is a very sad news to hear about the demise of Dr. Khasim Ruiva. He was an intellectual and a leader who led the people for social harmony, for development of the state as well as in his constituency. It's a great loss. I have no word to express beyond that. I pay my sincere condolence.
The 112th Battalion of the Central Reserve Police Force, CRPF, celebrated its 35th Raising Day with fervor and joy at its headquarters on DC Road, Kangpokpi. Commandant Ranjan Kumar Borua, along with gazetted officers, subordinate officers and Jawans, paid homage to the martyrs at the Martyrs Memorial. He congratulated the soldiers and their families, emphasizing the battalion's illustrious history. Various sports competitions were organized with enthusiastic participation from all officers and soldiers. The day continued with an evening cultural program inaugurated by Chief Guest Manish Kumar Sachar, DIGP Operations CRPF Range KPI, who lit the ceremonial lamp. Commandant Ranjan Kumar Borua and Manoj Prabhakar, Superintendent of Police Kangpokpi, along with other CRPF officers, graced the occasion. The cultural performances by the battalion soldiers captivated the audience, marking the evening as truly memorable. Manish Kumar Sachar and Ranjan Kumar Borua honored the participating Jawans and artists, presenting prizes to acknowledge their spirited contributions. Additionally, mementos were awarded to distinguished guests present at the event as tokens of appreciation. The function concluded with the chief guest attending Barakhana. The General Administration Department, GAD of the Government of Manipur, is preparing for the relocation to the new Civil Secretariat at Mantripurkri, following a meeting chaired by the Chief Secretary on March 19, 2025 and subsequent correspondence. GAD has requested all administrative secretaries to nominate a nodal officer for each department sections under their control. These officers are tasked with sorting and indexing physical files and other materials that need to be transferred to the new location. The deadline for sharing relevant information with GAD is within 2 weeks to facilitate a smooth shifting plan. Candidates aspiring to contest the upcoming Panchayat elections in Assam must meet specific eligibility criteria as outlined by the State Election Commissioner Alok Kumar. Candidates for the Gaon Panchayat must have cleared the Class 10 examination. However, individuals belonging to the scheduled caste, scheduled tribes, other backward classes, OBC and more other backward classes, MOBC, are only required to have studied up to Class 10. For candidates seeking election to the Jila Parishad or Anchalik Panchayat, a minimum qualification of passing the Class 12 examination or an equivalent qualification recognized by any state or central council or board is required. Additionally, candidates with more than 2 living children born after March 2018 will be ineligible to contest. The State Election Commissioner also announced that Panchayat elections will be held in 2 phases on May 2nd and May 7 across 27 districts in Assam. Kumar clarified that the elections will be conducted using traditional ballot papers, despite the framework for the introduction of electronic voting machines (EVMs) in local body elections through the Assam Panchayat Amendment Bill 2023. The votes will be counted on May 11 following the completion of the elections. In preparation for the elections, the Assam government undertook a fresh delimitation of the Gaon Panchayat, Anchalik Panchayat and Jila Parishad constituencies in 2024, excluding areas under the 6th schedule and municipal regions. Kumar noted that 7 districts in Assam are under the 6th schedule of the constitution, where autonomous council elections are conducted separately. In a major crackdown on drug smuggling, Assam Rifles seized 42,000 methamphetamine tablets worth 12.54 crore rupees in Balpui, a village located in Lungthlai district, Mizoram, on April 2, 2025. The operation was launched based on specific intelligence, which led to the team to the location where the narcotics were recovered. Following the seizure, the drugs were handed over to the Balpui police station for further investigation. The operation marks a significant success in the ongoing efforts to combat drug trafficking in the region, especially in Mizoram, which has been a key transit point for narcotics smuggling. Authorities are continuing their investigation into the source and intended destination of the drugs. Before we wind up, let's have a quick look at the top news headlines once again. UF Bill debate, while MP Bimal criticizes late-night session with historical parallels. Security forces uncover large cache of arms and ammunition in 13 bunkers across Twichin and Saibol villages during early morning operation. Manipur police arrest 5 individuals in crackdown on illegal stone quarrying in Lungthar village, seized 3 Tata dumper trucks and 1 excavator. And former minister and 2-time MLA from Chingai, Dr. Kasim Riva, passes away at 86 following personal ailment. Condolence service held in Imphal. Well, that's all for now. Keep watching IS News and have a great evening.